Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Best! Georgie Best! Amazing!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pepe. Oh, good spread. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Bullet dominates aerially so often. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bale. That's good vision.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a loose ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram gets good distance on it. And it's Makalele. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pullet, who's set up one goal so far, tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best! Oh, what has happened here? Back into the middle. Oh, what a ball! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ibrahimovic.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that has not gone well. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's nice. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's great feet. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Neymar plays it short. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit running with the ball. It's a searching pass. Thinks one through. Great ball, and he's in here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Neymar. Now he's got space here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Ibrahimovic. Good take, and is he in? He's free, he has got space. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Gullit. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played, well played. McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram can get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Neymar. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Makalele.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ferdinand, it's a quick ball upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
They're urging him to shoot. Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. This might spell danger. He's found Neymar! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish? So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through. Dida claims it without any fuss. Ibrahimovic, always looking for that half a chance. No luck with that dink over the top. Makaleli. Vieira. Makaleli. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bale.
That's good play from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. And they can counter here. Best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. Some good work on the right flank here. The ball's gone astray. Nicely aimed pass. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Great vision. And that's a dangerous ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Best. Can he get it through? Best. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And here's Totti. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Showing good feet. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. And it's Hullet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is masterful defending. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Bale. And the through ball. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. Totti going about things with real menace. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Thuram gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here, and this is from Mario. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's just beyond his reach. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Knocks it out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Over to the left. Romario. Now it's Romario.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Totti! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pepe spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries a shot! Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Totti with the cross. And he's taking no chances there.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cross to the back post. Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.